How to get through tough times when you have no one to lean on. In this digital age, you'd think that talking to someone about your problems wouldn't be so difficult. But it often feels like everyone is too busy with their own lives to listen to yours. It can be especially challenging when you're struggling and don't have anyone you trust enough to confide in. This video discusses how technology has made it so much easier for us to keep in touch with our loved ones and simultaneously put up more walls between us. And how staying connected with friends isn't always a given, even if they live just down the street. If you find yourself in need of some advice on how to get through tough times when you have no one to lean on, keep watching. How has technology affected our relationships? Technology has allowed us to keep in touch with loved ones who live far away. This has been a great thing for keeping relationships healthy and strong. But there is a downside to this as well. Because we can keep in touch with people so easily, we don't necessarily develop the same depth of relationship that we used to when we were more dependent on in-person communication. So, if you find yourself in a situation where you desperately need someone to talk to, but no one is available, it can be incredibly isolating. If you have a friend who is struggling, you may have a harder time convincing them to open up to you than you would have in the past. It is important to be sensitive to the fact that our loved ones may not feel comfortable talking to us about their problems, even if they have a long-term relationship with us. They may feel as though they're burdening us, or they may be worried that we will judge them or tell others about their situation. When we have no one to lean on, why is it harder to talk now? Communication has become so much easier, but this also makes it easier for us to avoid connecting with others. We can hide behind our screens and avoid making eye contact with others on the train, in line at the grocery store, or in other social settings where we normally would start up a conversation. When we avoid connecting with others, we miss out on the rewards of human connection, such as the ability to feel understood and validated. Without these important benefits, it becomes even harder to open up to someone about your problems. If you feel like you are struggling to open up to someone about your problems, avoid making any assumptions about why this is the case. You may simply need to find someone you trust enough to talk to. Or, you may need to work through the following common reasons why people struggle to talk. 4 strategies for getting through tough times when you have no one to lean on. Start with yourself. Before you try to reach out to anyone else, take some time to reflect on the following. What is the specific problem that you are facing? How does it make you feel? What do you want to get out of talking about it? Reach out to a professional. There are lots of ways to get help, even if you are struggling to reach out to friends and family. You can work with a therapist, join a support group, or find online communities where you can share your story anonymously. There are many positive benefits to finding someone who can hear you out, like feeling a sense of relief, getting a new perspective on your situation, and learning new ways of handling difficult emotions. Expand your social circle. One way that you can do this is by pursuing hobbies and activities that bring you in contact with new people. Or, you can go online and find people who share your interests. Social media sites like Reddit, Twitter, and Facebook can be great spaces for sharing and connecting with people who may be going through similar things as you. Stay open to the idea that, when you are at your lowest, you might not be able to reach out to anyone. This is normal and okay. Give yourself time and space to heal before you try to reach out to others again. When you have no one to lean on, it can be incredibly isolating. Yet, in such a connected society, it is surprisingly common to feel alone. There are a number of reasons why you might be struggling to open up to friends and family, and a number of strategies that you can use to start connecting again. When you're in need of help, don't let the fact that you have no one to lean on stop you from getting the support that you need. Instead, be open to the idea that you may have to take the initiative to get the support that you need. Whether that means reaching out to a professional, expanding your social circle, or staying open to the idea that you may not be able to reach out to anyone right now, you are not alone.